What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Blackwing here, bringing you a brand new deck profile. This time it'll be Blackwings. As you can see, I've been using this deck lately. I made my first showcase of this deck, so this deck will always have a special place in my heart. It is a deck I used when I first got back into the game, but didn't really know how to duel at that time, so I made it an XC deck just because that was a new thing. So didn't go so well for me, so it kind of made me not want to use Blackwings again. But seeing the potential, Blackwings have always had potential, but seeing what Blackwings actually can do, so you know what, let me give it another round, and ended up being one of my favorite decks. It was a lot of fun to use. But I'm looking at this deck, and it's missing something. I think it's missing triple Reckless and triple Upstart. Thank you, Patrick Hoban. Nah, this deck doesn't need that. Don't do that. You can, but you're gonna lose a lot of monsters and traps. But whatever. So one Dark Arm Dragon, busted as hell in this deck. Like steals games. There's great drawing into him, working around, and there's no better feeling than drawing him and seeing 3 Darks in the grave. Then we have 2 Sirocco the Dawn, 2000 beater, normal summon itself if your opponent controls a monster and you don't. Great Whirlwind, It's great for using Whirlwind. Search out any other Blackwing monster in your deck since it is the highest attack one. And also, if there's Blackwings on the field, you could give all the attack points to one Blackwing monster, and you'll have a giant Blackwing. And then we have 3 Share the Blue Flames, another great Whirlwind target. Search out any other Blackwing in the deck besides Sirocco. And if he destroys a monster, you can special summon a Blackwing 1500 or less attack from the deck. Usually that's either Gale or Kalut, but sometimes it's not worth using that effect. And its effects are negated, so Gale won't get the half in the attack effect. Then we have the Spammer, 3 Bora the Spear. Just special summon itself if there's a Blackwing monster on the field. Go into an XC, go into a Synchro, go into what your heart desires. And then 1 Zephyros the Elite, just because you only can use this effect once per duel. Just bounce back Whirlwind, or if you use Shura's effect, just bounce back Kalut, and you have a Kalut in hand, and you have an easy rank 4. And then 3 Kalut the Moonshadow, the original Crane. Someone attacks into damage step, pitch this, gains 1400 attack. Great card. 1 Gale the Whirlwind, special summon him if there's another Blackwing monster on the field. You have to attack in defense of a monster on the field that your opponent controls. Usually you can get over it, but if not, just go into a Synchro. It's up to you. Then we have 2 Blizzard the Far North. Honestly, my favorite Blackwing. Top decking him and setting up with him is so amazing. Just bring out 5s if you're using Kalut as its targets, and use 6s if you're using Shura, Bora, or Zephyros. Amazing. And then 2 Veilers, just stop problem monsters. Then we're going to go to the spell count. 1 Dark Hole, self-explanatory. 2 Duality to draw my pieces. 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, just to say fuck you to that back row. 1 Book of Moon, staple. 3 Whirlwinds, I think 3 is good in this deck still. And then the 1 of Bottomless, Torrential, Compulse, and Solemn. Now, 2 Icarus Attack, I think 2 Icarus Attack is more than enough of this deck. 3, I think, is pushing it, because sometimes this card is a dead draw, and you just need it to get rid of some cards, but like I said, it is a dead draw sometimes. 2 Mirror Forces, 2 Chains, and then 2 Vanity's Emptiness, a really amazing card in this deck if you time it right. That's always the key, to time it right. So, you can see in the showcase I did use this a couple times, and it did help me a lot. One combo I never got to pull off, and I'm kind of sad about it, is when Vanity is on the field, use Zephyros' effect, bounce back Vanities, and summon Zephyros. Always wanted to do that, but I was never able to pull it off. But that'll be the main deck, guys. Let me know what you think. We're going to go to the extra deck. We'll go into the Exceeds first. I'm just running Break Force just because it's a little easier to make. And probably the only card I can make. The only ranks I can make. So, Gaga Cowboy to seal games. My Stroke for that added protection. Dive and Dire, get rid of problem monsters. And this deck is Wing Beast, so you keep using this effect if you want. 1 Ice Beast Zero Fun shits. It shits on Noble Knights. I wish I was able to get him off in that Noble Knight duel, but this guy is really good. I know Harpies like to run him, but Blackwings are really good with him too. And then, of course, number 101, Silent Honors Arc Knight. Mixed feelings about this card just because it's been used against me so many times, but when you use it, it's so busted. We're going to the synchros. We're going to the 5s first. Number 1, Allied Justice of Catastor. Really amazing card. It's also good to sit on him sometimes because sometimes decks don't have outs to him. Armada's Keeper of the Illusions makes a lot of effects not go off, like Morphine Jar, which I find amazing. You just attack, Morphine Jar misses its effect, and everything else. A lot of cards miss its effect because of Armada's. Really great card. Relatively easy to make in this deck. Then the 6s, Vulcan the Divine, Bounce Back Problem Monsters, and Bounce Back Whirlwind, or even Fiendish Chain. You know, Fiendish Chain is sometimes lingering on the field. Bounce Back Chain, bounce back whatever you want after that. And HTS Sahemoth, I know it says something else. Oh, HTS Sahemoth right there. Okay. Another great card, let's say a card gets its effect by going to the graveyard, you can summon him and banish the ball, and or if you don't want your opponent getting it back in their hand, make him just banish it. Now the 7s, Black Rose Dragon, gotta go call in that 25 kill streak nuke, Modern Warfare 2. Armor Master, a great card to sit on, can't be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage with this card, so the only Blackwing synchro I am running, and now the 8s, the big boys of the deck. Stardust Dragon. Yeah, we got 2 Signer Dragons here. Interesting. Scrap Dragon, pop cards on the field. Crimson Blader, just to shit on those decks that special summon a lot. And a very, very, very broken card, and I love it. Jeweled Red Dragon Archfiend. We don't have this card in the TCG yet, but still, god damn, this card is good. Just activate during your main phase 1, and you destroy all face-up monsters on the field, including your own, and your opponent takes no damage besides this card. The only card there was a couple cards like Kochi the something Blackwing monster, but the only card that I took out was Master Key Beetle just because I didn't feel he was amazing in this deck, so I just replaced him with Jules Red Dragon Archfiend. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just let me know what you guys think of my deck profile. A link to the showcase and other duels will be in the description, and please check them out. They're actually real interesting, real fun. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And check out our other videos. This has been your boy Backburner, one member of the Swagtron team, and I will catch you on the next one.